Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shaya. Hi Shaya. For those watching me, thank you for watching. This is going to be some crime against me and my twin flame. And whoever else, any of this information may or not be true. You cannot use this against me. If you do, you will be sued and sent to jail for trying to legally frame me. So Shaya, in this video, I'm going to talk, I have a few notes to talk about. I'm going to talk about mostly meal plans, what I'm working on for my grocery list, and I am going to attempt to do things differently because I told you at the end of the month, I try to get all of my errands done in like 1 or 2 days, and it gets very, very stressful, exhausting, and it feels like my ears clogged. So I'm going to try to do as little as possible in this month. I have been thinking about trying to find an ear, nose, throat doctor to get an ear cleaning, which I eventually have to do every 6 to 8 months because I got surgery and this ear doesn't properly clean itself. You can see this is really bad. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was up getting attacked until I don't think I fell asleep until like 4 or 5 a.m. I am continuing to play this speaker wrapped in like a washcloth near my root chakra area, and I can't do it all during the day, and there's only so many hours this has charge, but it's been working. I've been playing the mantra that I showed you. Allah is the most. Say He is Allah, the one and only Allah. The eternal absolute. And the fact that I can't, it's one sentence and I can't memorize that. That's my brain injury, Shaya. That's how bad my brain injury is. And that's proof of the stroke. So I also want to show you, listen to this twin flame subliminal. This one. Listen to it for a couple of hours or so on loop. I think it's going to do things. In regards to my hair, I have not been able to play it overnight. There's been constant, I've been playing it only a few nights. I only played it like once or twice overnight since I've actually told you about it. There's been so much interference with it. Every time I go to play it, it stops on its own after I fall asleep. So I'm pretty sure the hacker is turning off my hair growth subliminal because they've worked so hard in trying to bald me. So I'm going to still play the hair growth subliminals. If I can't play it overnight and it keeps stopping, I'm going to play it during the day for at least an hour, because you don't have to play it overnight for it to work, because it says you grow 5 inches if you played it like overnight for many hours. Also, I went into the bathtub with my bathing suit and recited the Quran for 2 hours straight on an empty stomach, which was not easy. And Shaya, my personality is I'm acting a little funny, but I can't help it. So that was the first time I recited the Quran in the bathtub for 2 hours straight, and I think it did something. I didn't want to recite the Quran because I thought it'd be offensive to the Quran and God, but this is an exception because I do things with water. It's like, it helps like enhance it, the Lumerian technology. So now I'm gonna get my highlighter. Actually, I'm just gonna circle it with a pen. So I'll show you, I have very little food in the cupboard. However, it's been really working out because I have lost weight. Hold on, I'm going to show you that in a second. I've lost a lot of weight, and it makes me appreciate what I have for the food that I have. And it's starting to break all the spells where, like, if I don't have it, I could have like a full cupboard and it just wouldn't be enough. There's always something that I want to eat. So this was not deleted, this comment I wrote on our grandsons. So this is the comment I wrote. Surprisingly, I thought maybe he would have deleted it. So I was told telepathically that you want me to add your name next time I write something. That's the last. I'm not going to keep commenting on his page because he's going to get in trouble with us. And there was some kind of I think he got attacked, and I'm going to be brief with that. However, you approve how I wrote the first comment because we know that he's in danger. We obviously have to support him staying alive. So I'm gonna go back to that in a little bit, but I'm going to stop looking at his posts, and because I wasn't looking at his posts, all of a sudden I realized that he was in danger, so I wrote those 2 comments, and that's it. But the telepathic supporter said that's a comment that you want me to write, Shia. So the less food that I have makes me appreciate what I have, and these meal plans have really worked because I highlight after I eat or drink what I write down. I have beverages, and I have a selection of beverages, so when I get hungry and I like see all of the beverages that I haven't highlighted, I'll drink something instead, like a coffee or a juice or tea, etc. But I have all of the beverages for the day, the breakfast for the day, all the snacks for the day. This really works. And I'll tell you how it got. And then I have my meal plans for lunch and dinner. I'm not usually able to do this because because of the spells and witchcraft, I'm always like randomly in the mood for random foods, and it's typically not always healthy because I don't feel like ever cooking because of the eating disorder. However, because I had so little food in the cupboard and it had to last me like 8 days, I wrote down every single item I had and like made meals that I could make out of the food products that I had, and this is like basically everything I had. I actually still have a few things that I still have tomato soup, a can of spinach, I have some crackers, so I wrote down a meal plan. No, my grocery list. I started my grocery list and highlighted the things. I'm not going to show you up close. I already showed you this one. Well, I'll show you up close what I'm pretty sure I'm going to get for food. So I'm making meal plans out of the things that I'm going to buy, and I wrote things that I need to get for hygiene, cleaning, lifestyle essentials. I do want to go to Chick-fil-A to get those condiments. I'd like to buy like a egg and cheese biscuit sandwich in the morning. And then get the condiments and just walk in, because the condiments are like near where you drop your tray off when you're done eating. So I've written my groceries. I'm not going to do all of these things. I'm not going to do my laundry, my oil change, my car license renewal. I'm going to definitely go to a place where you go and get an oil change, not necessarily a car shop, and bring my camera, have them take photographs underneath my vehicle just to tell me what they see and whether someone actually cut open and broke my car motor oil pan. And when I backed out, I also will have them write down and sign it with the signature that they do believe that someone tampered with the car and broke the car, because they'll be able to tell. I have to do that. And I have a towel underneath the car right now in case the oil leaks, and a trash bag underneath the car. However, that was a criminal thing that was done to my car. So and they have a video. Do you know there's a video of Hannah Kroger? And I could buy the tape, but I've been too kind of scared. Yeah, I don't have a CD player anyways. But I'll show you. I'm not going to play it, but I'll show you what it looks like. This is the one. And sometimes I actually think that, anyways, I think there was possession, because she had a bitterness, and she had a little bit of a personality that I don't know. It was almost like some kind of a possession. So I think that we were attacked in that lifetime, even though I'm constantly kind of like thinking that I wouldn't be attacked in that lifetime. But there's a bitterness, and there's an attitude that I don't recognize, that I believe is possession. So in regards to Alberto Kroger, he'll come around. There's possession involved. I'm not going to tell you all the notes I wrote down about it, but it was some kind of attack, but mostly attack against him and there's possession involved. The Marins are going to help him, and because he doesn't deserve to die. There's a lot of people on this planet that people are trying to kill. But there was a whole program, and they spent a lot of time. The hackers spent a lot of time attacking our grandson Shia, but I'm not going to go into detail about it. But there was like similar programs that were being used against, that have been used against me and you, that are being used against our grandson. So the joke is going to be turned against the people who are doing all of this. It's all going to be returned. So I did 2 hours of acupressure today. I did get root chakra tortured a lot. And this is when you do acupressure, or do the Kiran Rakyas, or do the prayers, and the torture does not stop. It's because it's a temporary AI weapon that's like a machine that you plug into the wall. It's like trying to turn off a machine, that like a fan that's plugged to the wall, and it's impossible to turn off because it's like it's using electricity. It doesn't mean that all of the prayers, all the acupressure, everything that we're doing is not working. They're trying to trick us into thinking that, to try to make us give up. And I have to constantly remind myself of that. And I'm getting tortured right now as I talk to you. But we don't have to be afraid, Shia. We don't have to be afraid. They're trying to really scare us, Shia. And make us feel sad and bad about ourselves. And there's a criminal that's trying to get me to tell you something right now, and I'm not going to say it. But I really liked, we have so much pain and torture that we're going through. However, it has to be kind of diffused. And I really liked Pete's coffee email. The greatest fear that we have is running out of coffee. And it's actually, it is actually true. I actually get a lot of anxiety when I'm running out of coffee. So we have to just kind of diffuse some of this torture and this pain, because this could kill us. All of this mental and physical exhaustion from the non-stop torture. We can try to diffuse it by kind of, it seems like I'm constantly in a form of hype. There's a constant excitement, like a evil excitement, like an evil hype of my, because our adrenochrome is constantly being taken from us, and all of that hype is like bringing everything like the world's gonna end feeling. So we have to remember to try to not feel that way, even though it's kind of not possible. But in regards to the ceremony that happened to one of our, in regards to the ceremony with the comment I just showed you, it's not gonna last. That's my opinion. It's not gonna last. And there's possession involved, and it was supposed to be some kind of attack, however. Yeah, I did get attacked, but more just kind of feeling kind of bad. But he supports Hannah's, you and our work, Shia, in that lifetime, and technically in this lifetime. So he's gonna be in trouble because of that. But it's a family business, and it's his company now. But obviously, I do think, Shai, when we finally get together, we'll definitely be visiting Shia, and we'll possibly be living in Colorado. But there was this whole program involved in this story that they've been building for like weeks, and this was like supposed to somehow like make me very, very upset, and I have gotten upset. However, obviously, we're gonna feel upset. We're gonna feel upset. So there's some kind of humiliation rituals, and it's all going to be returned back to the senders. And I know the hacker was one of them that did this to our grandson. And my hairline is better, but I still need to work more on that subliminal. So I'll read some more of these notes in person with you. You're angry, Shy, that you have to be responsible, but I feel like I'm just like past anger to sadness. I have grief over it. I can't believe that God would do this to us. But you're happy with, Pendulum says you're happy with my recent videos. Yeah, we're victims of extreme rape torture. And all of this V2K with these criminals harassing us nonstop 24/7. Even when, like, that's actually rape. That's brain rape. That's mental rape. If they think that they have the legal right to talk directly at us, that's rape. It's all going to be returned back to the sender. Oh, that's the plastic bottle. I have to loosen the cap, or else the air in the plastic bottle will make the bottle pop. So But in regards to my toenail, it's not a deformity because my toenail never used to look like that until the physician was didn't. I requested a podiatrist, and the physician said, "No, I'll do it. I'll take the toenail off." At the time when it was turning green, and I believe it's. Hopefully, it will. It's just temporary and it's witchcraft, because I still have pain in my left leg, like there's an infection in my left leg, and all of these criminals keep renewing all of these diseases in my body. So hopefully the nail's not permanent, but that's not a nail deformity. I'm a victim of crime, and that ugly toenail. I've had infections and ingrown toenails. I never had a toenail looking like that my entire life up until several years ago when the physician in Wairika, California took it off. And this same physician poked my eardrum, made it bleed. So this was, I believe that I'm a victim of crime, and I'm a victim of physical body mutilation if this was done on purpose. So this is the ugliness of the doctor doing crime to my toenail, and it's going to be returned back. It's going to be returned back, and I've been told my nail will not stay like that forever. But right now, I can't even file it down, because I told you I used a pedicure type of nail file that you use on fingernails, not toenails, especially not a hard nail. And I just kept leaving it on. It wasn't filing down, and I ended up irritating the nail bed underneath, and it got all red. So it's very sensitive right now. It's going to take several months for that to heal. It's still red underneath the nail bed. So, and in regards to we're never going to be like public figures in this lifetime. We're never going to be public figures in this lifetime, Shia. And I've been repeatedly told you were never treated like you were a public figure. Luckily. And I can tell in the video, like you're like me, you've been treated like me. But you're really angry about the situation. I am too. And I was told you don't think there's a way that I could get acid thrown on my face. I can't, but when these little things happen, when these constant attempts keep happening and some of them go through, it gets kind of scary. So, in regards to what you think with the ceremony, you think there's some kind of obedience, appeasement to Satan in order, and also false beliefs, possession, and in regards to constantly being treated like a child my whole life and told I was a child my whole life. I'm very youthful. I have a youthful personality. So obviously with kidnapping you don't develop correctly, and even with all of this possession, walk-in entity possession, I can't really, how do I develop if there's something growing inside me taking over my body my whole life? So I'm drinking some green tea because last night I drank coffee making that video, and I was up until like 5 in the morning, so there's no way I can drink coffee. I was just way too sensitive and I was getting wicked tortured. And they were like shivering, making my stomach shiver and shake and quiver, like wicked, like painfully and like violently and aggressively, like quivering, shaking, like like when you're like in a freezing cold room and you start shivering and shaking, but it's also like connected to the nerves, like I'm nervous. That's happened to me my entire life. So I actually wanted to talk to you a little bit about my meal plan, but I don't really have a lot of time. So I'm going to continue working on researching Mrs. Rohr's diet. I probably have to do some indoor walking because I haven't gotten any exercise today. It was a little bit unusual for me to it was like 9:30 a.m. that I woke up, so I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, which this is part of it. Also, we have to be careful with our kidneys because if you have this too, Shia, that could mean that you have like a kidney problem. And because of our adrenochrome, my adrenochrome was being stolen all night last night, up until 4 or 5 in the morning. So I'm going to, I always feel guilty doing all this food research, like I'm supposed to be doing Lemurian technology. It's not as important, however, it is important because I have to go grocery shopping tomorrow or do a grocery delivery. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. However, I do have to get the car checked out, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do, Shia, but most likely I will do at least a grocery delivery or do my laundry tomorrow. Or actually, what I was going to do is hand wash some clothes, which I'm going to stick out the laundry basket so I don't forget. What I'm going to do is hand wash 2 or 3 days worth of clothes. That way, I don't have to feel like I'm running out of laundry, and I don't have to do laundry because this is what happens. It's like this automated AI thing that's too labor intensive, where I do all the grocery shopping, all the hygiene, cleaning, shopping, all the laundry in one day, and it's too much. So I'm going to hand wash some clothes. That was my plan, so I don't have to do laundry right away, and I can get a grocery delivery or do a grocery pickup. I was going to check on Walmart online my shopping history to make sure I don't miss out on not writing any things I need down. However, I'm too weak right now. I can't take a online hacker attack. So this also happens to me repeatedly, and it's happened to me for 15 years. When I get too stressed out and weak and I have to do something on the internet, I will refuse to, because I know I'm too sick to be able to get an attack like that. So I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. They were talking about you, Shia, today, and remember, Shia, don't say too much about you because we're both in danger, and I know that you're already in trouble. I know that you're in trouble right now. What about that? Sometimes this pendulum doesn't work, Shia. Well, I'm not going to use the pendulum right now, but I'll make sure to use the pendulum later. I'm going to play your video, and I'm going to talk to you tomorrow at 8 p.m. So just rest, Shia, and relax. Try not to worry. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shai, for watching.